Tonight's headlines: Duterte not positive for COVID-19, says Palace. Sara to Pinoys, protect Bongbong. COVID-19 cases in the country at 3,619,633. Taiwan's lifting of entry suspension to benefit 40,000 Filipinos. Cloudy skies with rains over parts of Luzon. And stocks recover ahead of earnings reports. Good evening. Today is Tuesday, February 8, 2022. I'm Miguel Paltagoran and this is Tribune News on Cue. Here are the stories for this evening. President Rodrigo Duterte did not test positive for COVID-19, acting presidential spokesperson Caro Nograles said Tuesday. This came after lawyer Victor Rodriguez, spokesperson of presidential aspirant Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr., mentioned in an ambush interview with reporters that Duterte got infected with COVID-19. At the Philippine Arena, Rodriguez was asked about Duterte's presence in the proclamation rally of BBM Sara Uniteam, since his daughter, Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte, is the running mate of Marcos. Rodriguez said they were not able to reach Duterte, claiming that the president contracted COVID-19. Nograles stressed that the president tested negative on all his COVID-19 tests even after undergoing mandatory quarantine after he was exposed to a household staff member who tested positive for the virus. Vice presidential candidate and Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte Carpio urged Filipinos to protect her running mate Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr., who is facing disqualification petitions before the Commission on Elections. At the proclamation rally of the BBM Sara Uniteam on Tuesday, Duterte Carpio mentioned why she chose Marcos as her running mate and why the latter should win the May 2022 elections. The Davao City Mayor stressed that Marcos already has the experience as he already served as local government official and legislator. To recall, the COMELEC said there is still no information on the promulgation of the decision on the disqualification cases filed against Marcos. The Department of Health reported 3,574 confirmed COVID-19 cases on Tuesday to bring the total number of infected in the country to 3,619,633. This brought the active cases to 105,550, and of the total, 4,059 are asymptomatic, 96,722 are mild, 1,446 are severe, and 316 are critical. The number of recoveries, on the other hand, rose to 3,459,462 after 14,644 patients recovered from the deadly disease. The death toll is now at 54,621, with 83 fatalities recorded. Latest data from the DOH also showed that 41% of the country's intensive care unit beds are utilized, while 20% of the mechanical ventilators are also in use. Tribune News on Cue will be back after these reminders.
Si Harry Roque ang pinakamagaling na spokesman, kaya inggit sa kanya ang oposisyon.
Tama lang na ipinaglaban ko ang balik trabaho para bumalik ang kita ng mga nagtatrabaho at naghahanap buhay. Hindi pwedeng magutom ang pamilya. Dapat lang po ingat buhay para sa hanap buhay. Basta trabaho, kita at hanap buhay ang nakataya. Nasa harap niyo po ako.
Ibigay natin ang tudong suporta kay Harry.
other news, Labor Secretary Silvestre Bello III said Tuesday that Taiwan's lifting of entry suspension for overseas Filipino workers beginning next week will provide opportunities for some 40,000 people. This comes after Taiwan's Central Epidemic Command Center announced on Monday that it would open its doors to Filipino migrant workers starting February 15. For his part, Philippine Overseas Labor Office Taipei Labor Attaché Cesar Chavez told Bello that the move is the second phase on the migration project in which migrant workers, including Filipinos, will be allowed entry into Taiwan. Employers should arrange a hotel to quarantine arriving migrant workers, and after completing the 14-day quarantine, they should stay in the same hotel for 7 days or self-health management before going to the workplace. State Weather Bureau Pag-asa announced that several areas in Luzon will experience cloudy skies with rains because of the northeast monsoon or amihan. Cloudy skies and rains are expected over Batanes, Cagayan, including Babuyan Islands, Ilocos Norte, and Apayao due to amihan. The northeast monsoon will also bring partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated light rains over the central Luzon and the rest of the Ilocos region, the Cordillera Administrative Region, and Cagayan Valley. Eastern and central Visayas, Caraga, northern Mindanao, and Davao region will experience scattered rain showers and thunderstorms caused by Easter lice. Easter lice and localized thunderstorms will affect Metro Manila and the rest of the country. And in business, the Philippine Stock Exchange Index recovered on Tuesday, but the peso weakened against the US dollar. The local stock barometer rose by 1.06% or 77.93 points to 7,458.23 at the closing bell. The broader all shares followed with a jump of 0.76% or 29.57 points to 3,929.18. Regina Capital Development Corporation Head of Sales Luis Limlingan said that the Philippine shares were bought as investors stayed away from overseas markets and bought into the index names ahead of Morgan Stanley Capital International rebalancing and fourth quarter earnings. Volume reached 1.07 billion shares amounting to 6.99 billion pesos. Advancers led decliners at 116 to 77, while 51 shares were unchanged. Meantime, amid the mostly optimistic turnout in the local bourse, the peso depreciated against the greenback and finished in the day at 51.5 from its 51.37 close day ago. That wraps up the stories tonight. Before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store, Araneta City, the Department of Tourism, MG Motors, Hina Motors, Security Bank, and Overseas Community Affairs Council member Alalin of the Republic of China for their continued support. Again, this is Miguel Pautogonon, and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night, and God bless us all.
Mga katribu, tara na't makiisa at matuto sa mga public service programs hatid ng Kalingang Katribu. Tuwing Lunes, nandyan ang usapang business na magbibigay tips at inspirasyon sa mga aspiring entrepreneurs kasama si Vernon Velasco. Tuwing Miyerkules, usapang pangkalusugan naman ang tatalakayin ni Miss Cory Quirino sa Health and Wellness. At tuwing Biyernes naman, kung legal advice ang kailangan mo, sagot ka na ng Legal Diaries kasama si Elmer Navarro Manuel at mga guest lawyers. Lahat ng niya mapapanood tuwing alas 3:30 ng hapon sa Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now on YouTube.
This public service advisory is brought to you by Daily Tribune and 100.3 RJFM.
Vaccination, isolation, gotta keep up with my nutrition, gotta maintain my body condition, then I can take my vaccination. What do I choose? What do I take? As long as it is not a fake. AstraZeneca, Moderna, BioNTech, even Sinovac, okay na. Babakuna ka ba, 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 babakuna ka ba. Vaccination for the nation, no more isolation. With vaccination, babakuna ka ba, 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 paturok, paturok, paturok.
This public service advisory is brought to you by Daily Tribune and 100.3 RJFM.
Magandang araw mga katribu! Narito na ang mga makakasama nyo tuwing umaga sa programang Gising Na. Roy Pelevelo, Atty. Lia Badillo Crisostomo, Vernon Velasco, Kim Sancha at Chirk Balagtas. Abangan ang programang Gising Na mula alas 8 hanggang alas 9 ng umaga sa Facebook page ng Daily Tribune.
Ilabas na ang mainit na kape at samahan kami sa inyong pag-almusal, mga katribo.
Simulan natin ang bawat umaga with good vibes sa mga informative and recreational segments ng aming programa.
Maaari niyo rin ibahagi sa amin ang inyong opinion via Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now sa YouTube.
Makichika na rin sa latest showbiz happenings, mga katribo.
Kaya naman, magkita-kita po tayo mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 8 hanggang alas 9 ng umaga at magsama-sama po tayo sa
Gising Na!
Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. Download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS and Google Play for Android to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune invites you to join its Viber community, Katribu, to get updates on the hottest news on politics, business, sports, lifestyle, and entertainment. Emoticons of the Tribune mascot Tarsito are available on our community Viber.